Hey everyone, Neen here from the Hyperactive Bookworm, here to do another book review. So this is Curios, a sapphic tabletop RPG romance by Erin Branch. And let me tell you, this book has just given me so many feels and so many moments of nostalgia, and there's just so much. So I'll try to get into it. I'll try not to get too distracted, but I mean, you read this book and I've had to go back to my gaming. I've scared the crap out of my kid by him actually realizing I was not kidding when I said before he was born I was a massive gamer. And in the last 6 months I have been getting back into it, which is part of the reason why I was like, you know what, I really want to read this book. I was a bit nervous because I've never actually played any tabletop RPG before. I mean, I love my Switch. I am playing Diablo again because it is absolutely my happy place. I love Diablo. I love these games. I have always been addicted to them. I've played so many things. I'm a bit of a PlayStation bitch, but that's okay too. And it's been awesome. But this book was just phenomenal. So I started it and I was like, okay, I'm going to hopefully not get too lost in all the details and all that stuff. And let me tell you, I didn't get lost. It was amazing. The RPG, the actual fantastical elements of, Dungeons and Dragon-esque sort of worlds and all that were so well done. I could see it, I could feel it, and we were told what we needed, but not in detail to the point where, like, if you're not really understanding any of that stuff, you're not going to get bogged down, which was a massive relief. The main character is, well, there's two main characters, June and Nova, and June is basically returning home, small town that, she grew up in. She lost contact with all of her friends, trying to please her partner at the time. Sorry guys, still a bit sick. So he's a bit of a douche. And she ends up having to kind of figure out a lot of herself. So she's at that really awkward age, and my God, I felt this. I was like, oh, June. I felt this where you're sort of like, you're not a kid anymore, but everyone else around you is an actual adult. Like, an adult. Like, grown up and shit. Like, what's that about? And you don't feel like you're there. You absolutely don't feel like you're there. So she goes back, kind of tail between her legs. Not just that, but she's trying to deal with her own feelings about it all, feeling like a failure, and yet still being the yes person. Oh my God. Do we all know that feeling? Well, I do. It certainly seemed bloody universal to me and just hit with so much stuff. So she's there. She runs into her old, best friend at high school who she lost contact with. There is some drama and animosity and things behind the scenes that the others don't know about each other. June very much discovers her own self in so many ways throughout this book. Her sexuality, her desires, her strength, her ability to be who she is and to be accepted for that. And she very much has this beautiful, sweet, extroverted sort of personality. And I love that some books that I've read where, characters are gamers, it's part of who they are, but like it's just a side note. Might be one or two little things here and there. But for this, both Nova and June, it's a huge part of who they actually are. It's a huge part of their life. They find friendship and acceptance and freedom and everything within the role-playing world. And it's really, really cool as the two friends kind of reconnect. We learn Nova is non-binary. Nova is non-binary, and they are absolutely amazing. They are also a creative type, and they are also, searching to find acceptance and figure themselves out and what they're going to do with life. And things keep getting in their way, and they both grow up a lot. And it's necessary, and it's wonderful. And it's that awkward freaking age, I tell you. Such an awkward age. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it to bits. So this book is great. The writing was really cool. Like I said, I didn't get bogged down with any of it. It was really exciting. I came away from it going, oh my God, I need to play some more Diablo. For me, it sort of feels like the closest I've sort of come with the different, character types and that type of thing. And it does make me wish I had more time to learn more about the actual, role-playing tabletop sort of thing. But I also love that there's this book out there for those that were even more involved in gaming and different types of gaming and things like that when, they were in that teen years and found that kind of family and acceptance. And that's the thing, this world of gaming is a lot more accepting in a lot of ways. Some ways it's a bit of an asshole place, but that's like everything really, isn't it? So yes, this book is great. The romance is great. And let me tell you, I don't think I've ever read a book that has this many sex toy scenes in it. And it was amazing and wonderful. And damn, was it spicy and hot. It was a great book. It was definitely one that I found amusing and entertaining. I laughed out loud. I loved the little kind of tongue-in-cheek moments about gaming. I loved how it was all presented, and I just loved the characters, the side characters, the exes, the other ones that come in and out, the experiences that both June and Nova have in their world being different to, everyone else who's around them and everything that everyone else accepts of them. I do love that, the acceptance that June and Nova get in the end is just, it's so much for them, but there's also this self-acceptance that comes with it. I'm probably I really hope I'm not spoiling the book itself. I'm trying to talk about it as much as I can without spoiling it, but this book absolutely has just inspired me to be okay with writing a mix, kind of a blended genres more, because I really love that it totally hit on all the romance tropes. It totally hit on the romance beats. It was a great romance, but then it also hit on this role-playing genre, and it was just so well done and well handled. It does make me definitely want to read more of Erin Branch's books, and yeah, it was a really cool book, and I would love to see more people give it a go, and even those that haven't been gamers or played tabletop RPG, I think it's a great way of just seeing, perhaps something that you wouldn't even have thought of before, because it is a different perspective on a lot of things. And yeah, I thought it was absolutely great. So I am going to keep playing Diablo, because yes, I know this is really distracting for me as a review, but I mean, what else could I be doing while I'm talking about this book? So yeah, definitely check it out. So that's Die Curious by Erin Branch, and I think it's fantastic. Thanks, y'all. That's a bit wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Yeah, I'm not used to doing them in the house, am I? Eek. Okay, and it really, really sucks, and it's really well done, and I can't remember what I haven't said in this video, so I might just start again, and I'm in the middle of a really big battle, and I can't stop. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-record this. Okay. Fuck you, motherfucker. We do bones, motherfucker. Desiccated heart. This, however, was just the most awesome kick-ass blend of all the things I love, and it has made me so reminiscent of my late 20s, early 30s, basically up until I had my kid. And then my time with gaming has very much been limited, to the point where lately, last six months or so, I've been getting back into my gaming a lot more, and kiddo has just been like, what? And I've tried to explain to him so many times that I was always a gamer, but the belief was not really there, and he still gets shocked when he sees that when I'm gaming, I'm not, I'm not playing something different. It's the same kind of, scary world and, all the stuff that he's like, but this is cool. I'm like, yeah, man, where do you think you got your cool factor? But anyway, so